Hello and a warm welcome to the Bijlmer section of Amsterdam. We find ourselves here at the Johan Cruijff Arena. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we have action from the elite division coming right up. It's United versus the... Rockets.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
A look at the starting 11 for United. Petr Cech stands between the posts. Fabian plays with Rodrigo Bentancur in the centre of midfield. And up front today, Didier Drogba. The starting lineup for Rockets. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in the engine room. And the striker today is Peter Crouch. Crossing opportunity. Can they convert? Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake. There aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Douglas Luiz. Jonathan David. Regained possession. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. David. On to Putellas. Jonathan David. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Excellent block. Park Ji-sung. Malacia. Crouch. Oh, great vision. Not away completely. Getting forward. Crouch. Now with Wan-Bissaka. Flag raised for offside. Fabian. Did well to win the ball back. De Bruyne. And on to Crouch. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. De Bruyne. Malacia. Park. Good distribution. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Oh, that's a fine look. Real chance! And he squandered the chance to equalise.
Well, I have to say, that's a wasted opportunity. They should be level here.
Good work to win the ball back by United. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Bentancur. Drogba has it. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Malacia. De Bruyne now. It's a good Rockets move in the making. Really vital interception here. Jonathan David. Drogba. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. And foiled only by the crossbar.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
A very good tackle. Fabian. Fabian! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Putellas. Jonathan David. Fabian. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Is it going to be? Chance maybe? Well, a time for calm on the ball. De Bruyne. Jadon Sancho. Wan-Bissaka. And players waiting at the far post. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Putellas. On to David. Fabian. And fed forwards. Kimmich. That is a tackle and a half. Alexia Putellas. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And the ball is loose. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
The first half here comes to an end. So back underway here into the second half. Diego Carlos. Here's Fabian. David. Well-timed tackle. The outcome is a goal kick here. Bentancur. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he plugged away in that first half, making run after run without too much success, but eventually he got his reward, and what an important goal it was.
Alexia Putellas. It's with Douglas Luiz. Oh, breezing past him. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Park. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Jonathan David. Encouraging stuff from United. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Park. The delivery. Can they stop it going in? Well, nothing comes of it. 30 minutes to go then. Fabian. Drogba has it. Park. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And fine goalkeeping. Put in by De Bruyne. Managed to get it out of there. De Bruyne. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
Drogba. Now with Putellas. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Illegal play, and hence... A free kick. Wan-Bissaka. Williams. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Into the final 20 minutes. Putellas. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Just the challenge that was required. Well, a joy to watch. Oh, a moment of pure class! Unbridled joy for him and the supporters!
Well, Here it is again, and that's a sublime piece of skill. Just look how he flicks it over the defender's head and then has the composure to finish. What a great goal that is.
Jadon Sancho. Now with Rolfo. Sancho. Well, a promising move from the Rockets. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Didier Drogba. And it's a quality pass. Great opportunity. And able to close down the shot. And maybe scope for United to add to their advantage with this set piece. Playing it short. Douglas Luiz. Oh, surely! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Into the advanced position. And let's give credit to the defending. Jonathan David. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Options in the middle. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Well, he's given us away. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Fabian. Drogba has it. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Douglas Luiz. Now with Bentancur. It's got to be! Oh my goodness! That was staggeringly good! Of the highest order!
Well, here it is again, and honestly, I'm lost for words, Derek. Don't think I've ever seen this in a professional game. Little rainbow flick over his man, and then it's a confident finish too.
And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Can they convert? Excitement here in Amsterdam at the Johan Cruyff Arena. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's United versus the Seleção Canarinho.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
A look at the starting 11 for United. Petr Cech stands between the posts. Rodrigo Bentancur plays with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with 3 forwards listed from the beginning. He might yet finish. And that's a very good parry. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Playing it in. Not really the ideal clearance. Can he convert? Excellent block. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Oh, he saved it well. He's driven in the corner. Not all that convincing defensively. Blanc. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And ably dealt with. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. And dribbling with it, but out of play. Jonathan David. It's with Douglas Luiz. Bentancur. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike his on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Dani Olmo. Pedri. And the Seleção Canarinho exploiting the space on the flank. But timely defending when it mattered. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Blanc. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And a good take under duress there. Bentancur. Now with David. Drogba. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Well, good-looking play with the ball at her feet. Well, the supporters think it's on. That is how to keep it out of the net. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
And easily cut out in the end. Bentancur. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Could play it in. Douglas Luiz. Can he put it away? Oh, that is outrageously spectacular. Well, a flair for the dramatic, to say the least. We'll be replaying that one over and over again for a long time to come.
Well, here's the replay, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. That's a great piece of skill to beat his man, and a tidy finish as well. This will be shown for years to come, that's for sure.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Pedri. Kolo Muani. On the ball, Joao Felix. And a strong tackle. Putellas. Drogba has it. Drogba. On to Bentancur. Fabian. On to Drogba. And a confident clearance. That is that for the first half here. And now they get the ball rolling. He might yet finish. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Oh, he saved it well. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal.
Could play it in. Douglas Luiz. Can he put it away? Oh, that is outrageously spectacular. Well, a flair for the dramatic, to say the least. So into the second half. Can the Seleção bounce back after what happened to them in the first 45? Putellas. Now with David. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And he takes it on. And getting across to stop it. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Now, what's the keeper playing at? Oh, really good header, really fine goalkeeping. Well, an opportunity perhaps from the corner for the Seleção Canarinho to get right back into this game. David. Danger here as he runs at them. top drawer. Who can do better than that?
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Danny Olmo. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Trying to pick out a teammate. And in a crowded area, the keeper has managed to get there. Bentancur. It's with Douglas Luiz. David. More than decent this from United. But they took care of the situation defensively. Offside the decision. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Really good challenge. Bentancur. It's with Douglas Luiz. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Real chance. And the goalkeeper has... outdone himself with that save. And a substitution in the offing.
Coming onto the pitch, number 17, Bruno Fernandes.
They take it short. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Pedri. Superb looking pass. Oh, the threat is there. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Bentancur. And continues his run. Real chance. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And just 5 minutes remaining. United finding space on the wing. Still looking for space. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Just not looking confident in possession. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it?
But he might yet finish. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's the Raiders versus United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
The first 11 for Raiders.
Well, for a while everybody played with a 4-4-2 and it can still be a very good system, but it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
Well, the referee opting for the lenient approach this time.
I think it's a great bit of refereeing. Everybody now knows the next foul will be punished.
It's a fine United move in the making, but timely defending when it mattered. A look at the starting 11 for United. Petr Cech stands between the posts. Rodrigo Bentancur plays with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And it's an interesting looking attacking constellation with 3 forwards listed from the start. Drogba. Now with David. Jesus Navas. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. David. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. What a block! Kylian Mbappe. Read it superbly to take back possession. Jonathan David. Takes on the shot. Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion, and it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning.
Well, here it is again, and that's a great goal. Just look at the skill to beat her opponent, and she shows a lot of composure with the finish. Brilliant stuff from her.
So the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from Raiders? There needs to be. Kimmich. Douglas Luiz. United might be able to cash in. A glorious chance. And stopped there by Marquinhos. Corner to United as they look to extend their lead. And deciding to go short with this one. Stopped a surefire goal. Has eyes for goal. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And Sosa here. Lo Celso. take it away. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, good-looking run. Well, in fairness, he's managed to redeem himself. Martinez. Herrera. Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. Stuart, how about your take?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
Trying his luck. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing and great connection. What a goal that is.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And now they get the ball rolling. Takes on the shots. Oh, that is extraordinary. True athleticism to make contact in that fashion. And it's one of... A glorious chance. Has eyes for goal. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewed. Trying his luck. And so the ball is moving again. The first half struggles of the Raiders were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Alexia Putellas. Teammates available. Oh, a goal! How about that for degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts.
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal. Well, it's back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. Pep Guardiola's team have been really poor today.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Bentancur. Jonathan David. Putellas. He fancies it. Oh, majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent!
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. David. He's in here. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
"30 minutes left for play. Drogba. Drogba. Could be in here. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, let's look at this again, and what a 1-2 it is to unlock the defence. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, that's not a happy manager at all. Pep Guardiola knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
Lo Celso. Yangel Herrera. And wasteful from the Raiders. Wonderfully weighted pass. Fabian. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to... Can he make it count? And putting paid to the danger. Jonathan David. Drogba. And even Ter Stegen might wonder how on earth he got there. Here it is now, a substitution. And they're going for the short one. Shot attempted. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Morgan Weaver. Now with Kimmich. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Bentancur. Well, he successfully got past him. Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion, and it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning.
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing, and great connection. What a goal that is.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Herrera. Okafor. Nicely timed tackle. Drogba. Bentancur. Alexia Putellas. Drogba. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
Jesus Navas. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Bentancur. Now with David. A danger here as he runs at them. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace.